It is Sarge here at C4 Defense, SHOT Show 2020, Las Vegas, Nevada. Chris here at Palmetto State Armory is going to show us their new MP5 version that they're coming out with, hopefully pretty soon.
All right. Thanks, sir. Hello, C4 Defense. This is the PSA5 here at SHOT Show 2020 in Las Vegas. It's kind of got everybody buzzing. It is the true roller lock delayed blowback system. Internally, the design is everything you want the platform to be. One piece of somewhat, it's not exclusivity, but here's what sets this apart from some of the competition that's working in the roller lock system. This upper is designed to accommodate full auto trigger packs. So it is a full auto bolt carrier group. There's no bars in there to stop it. If you've got the legal way to do it and you want to put a full auto trigger pack on there, you can do that and run it on ours, okay? So that's the first of many features on the PSA5 that's helped set it apart. Let's move to the back real quick and talk about this. SB Tactical adjustable brace inside and out. There will also be a folding version available. Moving forward to the grip, the trigger pack is going to be made by Magpul. It's going to get some nice texture in there. We've had some great meetings with Magpul this week talking about final design on this. Our friends at Leadstar Arms have taken over the PSA5 project. I'm going to talk to you about that a little bit more in just a second, but just know that they're sitting down with Magpul, getting this fine-tuned. They're putting their brains together and deciding exactly what texture should be where. So you might see a little bit of a difference there in the final product, but for the most part, this is what you're going to see. Cmc Triggers is making the trigger for the PSA5. We're really excited about that because they're just the best of the best when it comes to AR platform triggers. We've got a great relationship with them, and we're confident they're going to get that right. Moving upward, let's talk about forward-moving innovations on the PSA5. So this platform was designed, developed, and implemented in the 1950s, and it's probably one of the most fundamental changes to firearms of its era. That roller delayed blowback design, everything that makes the platform as great as it is. But 70 years later, we want to take a couple steps forward because we now live in an AR world, right? ARs are everywhere, they're almost superfluous, everybody's got one. And so we decided, why not take the best of the platform on the AR side and see if we can apply it here. And by that I just mean the sight system is going to work different on the PSA5 than on a standard MP5 platform. If you don't know, how would you know? The sight adjustment on an MP5 all happens in the rear, both elevation and windage. So we thought, why not make it a little bit easier and really, frankly, more intuitive to the AR user, so the American market, and put your windage on the back and your elevation on the front. And so the way we got there was to use a standard AR-15 front sight post that is adjustable through the mill cut in the top of the front sight itself. Any standard AR-15 adjustment tool that's long enough will fit in there and adjust that post for you, so your elevation's now adjusted at the front, and again, your windage is at the rear. And that's the way we're used to doing things. And so we hope that just makes this platform that much easier for new users to use. So that's another step forward for the PSA5. Finally, we'll talk about the upfront. The tri-lug is an adapter that'll come off. It's a 1/2x28 thread. If you have a 9mm break you already prefer to use, just stick a crush washer right up against that post, the sight post base there. Put your crush washer there, thread your new brake on, you're going to be good to go. As always, you can still slappy slap. It's going to be capable of that. We've got a fun little thing coming up there as well that we'll talk about at a future date. Not quite yet. The big question is release date, and I'm going to give you an answer you've heard before, but I'm going to explain why you're hearing it again. We acknowledge that. We apologize for it. We hoped to have had this to market much sooner, but what we were doing before was we had prototypes with parts that we were sourcing, and we're trying to use all American-made parts, source it the best price possible so it could be priced aggressively and carry our 100% full lifetime warranty. Along the way, since first bringing our initial prototypes, we acquired a company called Leadstar Arms. Well, we didn't. That's not fair. Our parent company acquired a company. So now we have a sister company working right next door to us. And the founder of that company, Derek Hicks, kind of started working with us and said, hey, look, I've got ideas for that platform. And I can design, I can code the CNC machines, I can do everything you need to make that happen. So about a year ago, the agreement was made, we'll hand it to Leadstar and let Derek start designing and machining parts. Within the last few months, he's finalized design on his rear sight, on that front sight post, and on the Picatinny rail. Notice that the rail is a part of the receiver. That's not a claw mount, that's an actual railed receiver. That's all going to be part of the package that we promise is coming this year. Derek's got the parts designed, he's beginning to machine them. We're going to start assembling actual PSA5s, and then we're going to decide a firm price point. But we know we're aiming for $1,200, and we are hopeful to get it out by about third quarter. It is coming, it is ready. I know you've heard it before, but this time we promise. It's the PSA5, coming soon from Palmetto State Armory.
What magazines does it take?
Great question, sorry. The mag is, we're going to offer a proprietary version that'll fit, but it will take standard MP5 mags if you want it to.
Excellent. And where can we find out more information about it?
PalmettoStateArmory.com, and I'm sure C4 Defense will have more as it rolls along.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I just want to take a second to thank Chris for taking time out of a busy day. Shows their new MP5 coming out, SHOT Show 2020. Remember to subscribe, comment, like, hit that notification icon if you're a subscriber. See you on the range.